Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're breaking out Warbreaker Battlebling 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did the first one, didn't you?
I played the
Warbreaker. But you played it, didn't you?
Yeah, now I'm so fight it.
Yeah, I want to play my new toy.
Yeah.
So, and what we've done is, I've revamped it and I've upped it.
Scary now. Scary.
Quite a lot, yeah. So the first one you saw, I mean, this is a play test as well, but what I don't want it to do is keep changing and changing and changing. So you saw it in its first iteration, which was like volume 7, and we actually had like 4 or 5 games of that. So we actually had a good feel of what it was like, and we thought we'd show you one. And yeah, it was underpowered, and that's fine. And then you build up from that. So I'll crank that up, and what I'll do is I'll talk about the change log. After we've done this, I'll do that.
Yeah, no worries.
When I do the mission, so you can get an idea, and then I'll also put the original terminal in the links below, so you can see the differences and where we're at, and then if we're happy with this, we'll get it changed. At the moment, it's Tipex and 10, so that's fine. But what I will say is I have reduced the points, which is relevant to the list building. So, Crucius. And yeah, I think we'll just, open engine war. Why not? But what we are doing is we are using stratagem hands for the size of game. So, we're using that, and we're going to play 5 turns. Yep. Okay, cool. So, do you want to do your list whilst I'm scratching?
Yeah, you can do. Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
2,500.
2,500,
Yeah.
so it's pretty much all my Crucius engines, I think, bar 1, which is in the Reaver that's left at home. So I've gone full Axiom Maniple, where I've got the Warlord, who's got twin Gatling, twin Sunfuries, with Bastion Shields. That's a common thing throughout my list. Everything has Bastion Shields today.
You used like all my tokens.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Need more.
Follow that by 2 Reavers, one of which has got all the Dakar and the other's got all the punch. So we've got one with twin Gatling and Vulcan Megabolter up top, followed by the next Reaver who has 2 Melter Cannons with a laser up top, I forget which one it is, followed by 2 Warhounds, usual thing, Vulcan Megabolter, Plasma Blast Gun. As I say, everything's got Bastion Shields. Then we move to my Ferox Maniple, where we have the Princeps Reaver with a Laser Blaster and Chain Fist with missiles up top, followed by 2 Warhounds, once again, Vulcan Megabolters and Plasma Blast Guns. So I'm hoping to do a fair bit of damage before I get completely obliterated by the guns on the wall. Titan, massive Warbreaker. Too many wars.
There's war and everything, isn't there? War Masters, War Bringers, Warbreakers. Yeah, okay. Princeps traits, did you?
Yes, so I've gone for Swift Killer on my Princeps Ignorus of the Warlord, and then I've got an Ironclad Tyrant on the Reaver.
He's got gyros on the Warlord.
Oh yes, gyros, sorry, yeah.
I was just thinking, he's playing a man's game, he's not taking gyros. No, he's not.
You
No, don't leave home without them.
Leave home without
and when you had 2,500, it's almost too many points, I think, this game, because you can. It becomes luxurious, doesn't it? You can really have what you want.
And I imagine as a traitor player as well, where you've got options for all like.
And then you go mutations and a lot. Yeah.
So many choices.
So 2,500, you can.
Okay, a lot of toys. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the smaller games because it then starts limiting your options. Essentially, it's a skirmish game anyway, so. That's it done?
Yeah,
I think so. Right, okay, so me, 2,500, one of the rules we used to have it was like a fluff rule, have a full mana pool before we scrap that off. Why? I mean,
you've it is a mana pool in itself. So.
Yeah. So various book that I've gone through recently during the Heresy. There's one on its own, and all kinds of stuff. So so I have changed some stuff. So I've got the Warbreaker, and I've just made it a flat 1400. If they ever bring out different weapons, or whatever, then I can tinker around that. This is based on that kind of feels about right, and that's about it.
Yep.
So that's taken up 1400, that left me 1100, so I've taken a Ferox mana pool, 2 Reavers, 2 Warhounds. The Hounds have got the VMB and Plasma. I just want them to be good because I haven't got that many engines. I've got a Reaver with Chain, Fist, Melter, Bolters, pretty good standard close quarters combo. And I've gone for a longer range guy, and because I kind of want him to assist the Warbreaker, some shield stripping, so missiles, laser, and Gatling. And that's my Princeps, and he's got Ironclad Tyrant as well. The Warbreaker can take a trait, and I've gone for Dominant Strategist because I don't want to be super nice. I want him to perform, kind of.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Yeah, so we'll see. Oh, we can take the an ancillary reactor. He's got all his guns. He's got the Fisher Bombars, Eruption Lance, you know, all this made up stuff. APOC missiles, but they're on the back. Eruption Lances are on the front. Leviathan Laser and Plasma Eclipse, and you'll sussle them out as we play the game. But the ancillary reactor is, I can't remember.
Something fancy.
Well, because the rules we're using is you can take, we made up a couple.
Yeah.
The Warhorn, I think, was the
War
one.
Horn.
But you can take the ancillaries from the
Master.
War Master because they're already there and they're pretty good. So I took dedicated void shunts. So once per round, a Titan with this reactor system may declare voice to fall without pushing its reactor.
Nice.
And then all my other 4 engines have got Bastion shields as well. I think that's it. A Ferox and a Warbreaker.
It's quite good, to be fair.
Yeah. The big thing with this is, and again it'd be in the changelog, is now it can take split fire orders, but it can turn and shoot.
Yes.
But it'll be -1 to hit for the round. So
worth it.
if you've got you've almost got 3 warlords worth of weapons and points, it obviously shows it gets to a point where an engine gets so big in this game that it actually almost becomes useless because the rules have it firing at 1 target. So unless you're on split fire, but then you're really limited.
Yeah.
So we've tried to reduce those limitations and try and make it more effective. And the rest of it I'll talk about after. So yeah, happy?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, gibbering now. Right, so we're all set up and we'll see you on the battlefield. Hello and welcome to today's Open Engine War. In this game we will be using a line of battle deployment, and today's primary mission will be Wrath and Ruin, where we will be fighting over 6 objectives deployed in our own deployment zones, and we will be trying to destroy them for 10 points each. My secondary mission, I will have Virulent Messenger. After deployment I will secretly be selecting a unit to be the messenger. If that unit is destroyed, I will score 5 points, and I will score a further 5 points if it is destroyed in my opponent's deployment zone. Tony's secondary objective will be cut off the head. He'll be trying to assassinate my Princeps and will score 5 points if he destroys it, and a further 5 points if he destroys it in the first or second round of the game. And finally, I've just got the changelog here for the Warbreaker. So the original terminal is downloadable in the comments if you want to look at that, so it is up for change. Be aware, all the weapons that are on the carapace, they should be corridor arc, not regular arc. So they should be corridor, so that needs to be updated. I dropped the points to 1400, that might be going back up. Does feel a little bit low looking at it. I've upped the RDEX to 3D3, and I removed the super auxiliary rule where we had you had to have a full mana pool to take one. To be honest, you could take one on its own. It's a mana pool of 1 really. It was a fluff rule but unnecessary. Inexorable, the Titan will never suffer movement penalties due to difficult terrain or quake, etc. That's the same. What I did change was the Impale. I changed that to, I mean, it couldn't be impaled, but I've changed that. So if you have 3 units combining, then yeah, you can get that off. That was due to reading a little Horus Heresy novel, which I won't go into or spoil, but that made me change my mind about that. So the big change, or a big change, there's a lot of changes, is the split fire. Because it's got so many guns, we found that you fire it at a small unit, which to be honest is any unit to the Warbreaker. It's just overkill. It's you're spending almost 3 warlords worth of points, and it's firing at like a knight or a warhound. If you had 3 warlords, you can fire them at a different target each, even without split fire. So what we've done is with split fire you can make turns and still attack, but if you make that turn, you're going to be at -1 to try and round that off, make it a bit fairer, and that way you feel like you're getting the most out of your firepower. It feels like a good change already. And then we up the weapons and the armour. So the Fisher Bombards, that's the big sort of mortar things in the top centre. They were up to strength 12. The Eruption Lances are on the spires on the left and right. They went to 2 dice instead of 1. The APOC missiles went from 4 to 5 attacks. The Plasma Eclipse went to strength 13. We got rid of the points. We just encompassed it all with the Titan itself. Leviathan Laser went up to strength 11. And then the armour, we kind of was working off a War Master, and you stand this thing next to one of them, it still dwarfs it. So the armour didn't feel thick enough. And then the thing is, well, is it too thick now? Well, we put it up against another Warbreaker, probably not. So this kind of felt better, more appropriate. So the head was 13 to 15 direct, 16, 17 devastating, 18's critical. Body 13, 14 direct, 15, 16, 17 plus critical. And legs 13, 15 direct, 16, 17 devastating, and again 18 plus critical. It just feels like it should be like that. There are a lot of strong Titan weapons that can do some damage. So especially when you get inside the voids or knock them down, if you can do that. So yeah, quite a big change log, but important. We're still finding our feet with this, but this is much closer to where I think it should be. So that's it from us. Talking about this stuff, that's the missions, that's the Warbreaker, and we'll get on with the game, and we'll see you on the battlefield. So welcome to the battlefield, and because I'm playing with the Warbreaker today, you're going to get a rear view a lot of the time, but that's okay. So starting, Tony's got what, 8 engines?
8 engines.
Are these all Ferox on this side?
Ferox.
They're all Ferox, and then we're going into Axiom, and then there's one more Ferox? No, 5 and 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 and 3.
So then Axiom is all on this side here. And then going over to me, Warbreaker front and centre, and then I've got the Reaver and the Hounds on the left, and I've got the long range Reaver on the right. So it is, 2-1, outnumbered 2-1. But this guy is really worth 3, hopefully. Yeah, almost. We'll see. I'm hoping the new stats will definitely make it harder to kill, but then things like conversion weapons coming out and making Titan weapons stronger and stronger. So yeah, let's see. So round 1, roll for first player initiative, I suppose. An 8.
Oh,
7. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be first player. Why not? Let's do some strats and orders. Okay, strats and orders done. I'm also going to ping up for you my engine with the Virulent Messenger secondary. There you go. And we'll crack on with that. So I started off with Profane Blessings. I put a little marker there on the Warbreaker. It's going to give me a big old reroll on something that I want, basically. So that'll be all the dice, whatever that is. And then you went... Oh, you went guns, didn't you?
Yeah, I went guns. So on this guy, I played Experiment, basically the one that gives a weapon maximal fire.
Yeah.
Rolled the melter, so I now have potential strength 13 melter, but I always have to fire a maximal fire.
Why not?
Then I played the next one, which was the other
I think that's overcharged.
This is the so you choose a gun which already has maximal fire, and now it's a +4 rather than +2.
Yep. Beautiful. That was all your strats?
That was all the strats played, yeah.
So that's 4 points done already.
Yep.
I've just done the one. And then orders. So start on my side. I've got full stride on this hound here. I've got the split fire on the Warbreaker. So I can turn and I'll be at -1 to hit for the round if I make any turns. If I don't make any turns, it's all good. And then I've got a first fire on my Princeps here. Tony, what have you got?
So I've got first fire on this hound here.
Yep.
Sorry, not first fire, full stride even. I did attempt it on this hound, but failed. So Axiom, I then tried again on this one.
Yep.
I also went full stride on the Warlord.
Yeah, interesting, but...
I want to try and get him into the thick of it as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Then my next full stride was on my Princeps Reaver.
Okay, cool. Also, I mean, I'm a little bit sleep deprived actually, so I actually also forgotten to show you. We've got the objective markers. Where's your first one on this?
So I've got one here.
One here, so I've got to destroy that one for 10, that one here for 10, and that one there. And then it's pretty much just another line. There you go, 2, 3 here, trying to take them out. So that strats and orders done. Let's go and do some moves. Before we move anything, I'm going to do first fire, being first player. I'm going to go at that lead Reaver with the Gatlings. I am getting the +1 for range. So, oh dear.
3 hits.
3.
I will just take them. Drop one.
Drops 1. I'll take that. I'll take that. I know you get a repair phase, so it'll probably come back. There's no more first fires, is there?
Nope.
So we'll come back to you once we've moved all our units. Okay, moves done. Pretty simple, really. Tony has just advanced in a great big black and white line and just pushing up on me. This guy's stationary, first fired. I did move up with the Warbreaker for some range, hopefully. And then I'm actually pushing up more on a left flank than straight ahead. So, dead simple. Moves done. We've got probably a non-effective repair phase to do. A couple of bits of heat as usual. You know how first turns go. So we'll mop that up and then we'll get straight into the combat phase. Okay, so repairs done. Tony got his shield back here and you cleared heat here. And
that was it.
I had 2 heat on this guy. I reduced it by 1. So I'm going to start with combat phase, this guy at this Reaver here. So let's start with the missiles again. Oh, can you check the range for me, Tony? I don't think now you've moved forward that I'm going to get the bonus. It's, no, you're inside 30 now, aren't you?
30.
So hitting on 3s for 3.
I won't push.
You have a Bastion.
won't
They've
push
all
it.
got Bastions. Confident.
Drop one.
Drops 1. Okay, I'm going to shield bane the lasers for 1 heat. And then 3 shots, hitting at 4s at long range. Just for 1. Putting you on a 4+.
4+ now. I'll just roll it.
Okay. He's got it. Okay, not so effective. My first engine down, going over to Tony. Tony's hound here is going to go at my Reaver, so I imagine you're in range for everything.
Oh, yes.
All good, yeah.
That's what we like to hear. Right, okay, so we're going to start with the Vulcans.
Yep.
6.
That's good.
So that's what, 2,
7?
4, that's it, yeah, 7.
Okay, I'm going to use my Bastion shield straight away. Unlike you.
Oh.
No more of that. Drops 1. Ugh.
And 2 regular plasmas coming in.
Yep, hitting on 4s.
2
scatters. 10.
Whee.
No. 8.
8 this
No.
way.
Okay, cool. Done. I'm going straight back with my Reaver, returning fire at that Warhound. So bolters. Not as good. 5. I'll take 5.
I'll use his bastions.
Now they start coming up.
5 was that?
Yeah.
All saved.
Okay. And the melter, I'm going to be a bit cheeky.
Oh, of course.
And
Of course.
I'll get a cheeky overlap if I can.
Yeah.
1 shot, isn't it? 3
Mhm.
plus. Yeah, so
Cool.
1 save on your Warlord,
And then
2 on the Hound.
So on the Hound,
Yep.
drops 2.
Drops 2.
And on the Warlord, it's fine.
Right, okay. That means you've got 1 void left on that Hound, I think.
What's the name on it? Can you see from there?
Celery Venator?
There we go. Do you know what? They did. I used to remember what the names meant. Couldn't tell you now.
It doesn't mean nothing to do with celery.
No.
Okay.
Nothing to do with actual celery.
Alright, so you must have 1 void left.
I do.
Going back to you. So Tony activated his Warlord and has pushed through the gap there. Trying to engage super close quarters early on. I'm now going with the Warbreaker. I'm split firing. I'm firing everything on the roof at the Gatling Hound, and I'm firing the 2 arm weapons. Did I say Hound?
You
At the
did say
Reaver?
Hound.
My mind's already going forward, and I'm firing the arm weapons at this Warhound. So Reaver, carapace weapons, arms at the Warhound. So let's start. I'm going to start with the arm weapons, I think. Let's see what I can do. So there is a part of me regretting splitting shots already, but let's see how it goes. So I'm using the Leviathan laser, which is this thing here. I'm shield baning it for 1. And then hitting on 3s. 3 hits. You need 4s, don't you now?
I do need 4s, and I'll use the bastion.
I would have been happier if I'd hit 4 times. I'm tempted to re-roll all 5 straight away. It's turn 1. Let's not.
Yeah. So we're right, okay.
Yeah, it's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Saving on 4 plus.
I'll use my bastions. Drop 1.
Drop 1. Okay. Okay, I'm now going to use the plasma clips, which is this thing here. It has 2 firing modes, a 2-shot version with blast and a 4-shot version normal. So I'm just going to fire the 4-shot. There's no bonuses at long range. 3s. I'm not rolling well at all.
2 more?
2 more.
Drop 1.
Drop 1. So you still lose with 1, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not good, not good. Right, now everything else on the top going at this guy. I'm going to start with the turbo laser batteries. I'm going to shield bane this again for 1. These are 4 shots, hit on 3s. That's more like it. 4. You've dropped a void already, haven't you, on this guy?
So he's still on.
Still on 3 plus.
So 4s because he's
Now
shield
he
bane.
4s and use your bastion, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, drops 3.
Dex, man.
Is that voice down?
Let's find out. Yeah, voice down.
Void's down. Brilliant. Okay, have one of these. Sucker. Okay, this is working out better. Now I'm going to use an eruption lance, or I'm going to use Fisher Bombards. Who knows? Eruption lance number 1. So 2 attacks now. It was just the 1. We've beefed them up. It's carapace. It's blast 3-inch. If you could stick that on top. Can I get a cheeky overlap? Probably not.
Yep.
Can I? Oh, let's do that. Carapace, blast, 3-inch. Fusion for draining. Fusion only works in short range though, doesn't it?
It does.
Short range is 30 for this. If you
What?
could check the range.
Yeah, I'm well within 30.
Okay, my reactor's okay, so let's fusion it for free. Right. See, I told you we'd ramp this up a bit, right? Right, let's try and hit. So I got 1 scatter. 1-inch, 4.
So it takes it to 2
2 hits.
on this guy skipping on that one.
So one save on this guy?
One save on him.
And 4 hits on this guy,
So
isn't
let's
it?
do the save for you.
Yeah.
So
Goes through.
Lose a shield. Efficient talon.
Okay, so I roll the location. So it's 4 in the end, wasn't it? Because of that scatter, that
Yep.
kind scatter. The head. So fusion is D10s, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm strength 10. Let's borrow yours, please. I roll 2. So 14, 16. So 13, 14, 15, 16.
13, 14, 15, 16.
Yep.
So 13 is direct. 14 is a devastating. 15
Yep.
is devastating.
Yep.
16 is also devastating, which gives me my first
Critical.
crit.
Okay, I've got nothing that I can aim at you at this point, so he's probably going to be safe this round. So I've got another one of these to fire. So I'll put the template in the same place.
Same place.
2
with
shots.
The overlap.
Yeah, I'm going to fusion it again for 2. Right, I'm getting warmish now. And you can see there. Right.
Oh.
2 scatters. Okay, 2 scatters. That way 7. That's probably not going to hit anything. And that way 2. That's probably going to. I might clip you if I'm lucky.
2. Yes, you're going to get 1.
1 clip. Okay, location. It's a weapon. Okay, so if I roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2.
This strength. So I roll a 1. That's probably disabled. 16.
16, I imagine. So, yeah.
Okay, so I've just got the Fisher bombars left. That is these things here. These are 2 shots at strength 12. What's the range, mate? Because I'm -1 at short range. 24. So -1. 24 is short range. 5-inch blast. There you go, 5-inch blast for those.
If you center, you're still covering both.
Barrage, concussive, quake. Okay, so I will need 4s to hit. 1 hit, 1 scatter. It's going back 5. Miss. Okay, so I've got 1 hit, 2 hits.
Yes. So I'll take
Okay,
shield
that's
save
shield
for you there.
save, yep.
Pass.
That's good. And then 2 saves, so location. Legs, strength 12. 2 17s.
It's 2 crits.
2 crits, and you're now quaked. I do believe this has concussive and quake, so it's a D3, isn't it? So 1 is to the left, 2, 3 would be back, 5 and 6 would be right. So you're turning to the left.
3, 4,
Yeah.
6. 90 degrees or 45?
45. Yeah. And that's on my guns because I fired the arms here, and the APOC missiles are on the back. So
That's horrific.
yeah, better though, right?
Better.
Better. I haven't killed anything.
No.
If I'd fired everything at that,
It'd
that would
be
be dead. I only sort of dropped a couple of shields. So, okay, that's set me up though for turn 2, hopefully. Tony's activated this hound, but has no range, so kind of forfeits. I'm going to activate this hound. I can just about see this hound here with the plasmas only. So I'm going to need 6s. Nothing, so 2 scatters. Just over your shoulder, really. That way 9. That way 4 is going to miss. Okay, 2 quick activations. On this flank, Tony's activated his hound and gone full stride and moved up. And then on this flank, I've done the same thing with this hound and pushed up behind this rock. I think I'm all done, aren't I?
Yes.
I am done. That is
So I've got 2,
5.
3 Reavers left.
And Tony's got 3 activations to go. Tony's going with the Reaver on the right there with the melters and laser. And he's just going to fire the laser here with some shield bane, I believe.
Shieldbane, yeah.
Melters out of range.
So,
I mean, you did drop that.
It did.
Would you like to roll it?
I would like to roll it.
Go
So
on
just
then.
throw it.
Go on then.
Right. Okay. So
I mean, dropping it and rolling it. What's the difference? But that wasn't. Yeah.
no.
You
Right.
know, you war gamers know. You know the difference. So it's a
for
freebie.
free,
Yeah.
Hitting on threes. This is no penalty to
No
range on this
penalties.
one. Hit once.
At once. 4+. I'm just going to roll it. Okay. One shield down, and then that was you done. Isn't
That's
it?
me done with him. Yeah.
Okay. Tony's hound on the left is going to target this hound. You can see it around the rock, but -2s across the board. So I guess you're going to start with the bolters.
Start with bolters. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2.
Yeah. 2.
I'm just going to. Got a whole Reaver potentially coming. The Reaver might not be able to see actually.
The Reaver's on full stride.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So this is your last
It's my
attacking.
last gun shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it. Just roll it. Yeah. Good.
Loves it.
Yeah.
And then Plasma Blast Gun's going to go over his head.
Yep.
It's the clearest spot I can see.
Sure.
So -2s. The two
Two
scatters.
scatters.
Oh, just
Nine.
backwards.
Right into no man's land.
Yep.
And then one more. Oh,
2.
that might clip me.
For 1.
A clipper?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to roll it again. Yep, good. So, you've got this guy left, but he can't shoot
Nope.
because of ranges, including the 360, and then you've just got a full strider.
Yes.
There?
Yeah.
Cool. Carry on, my man. There you go. Tony's last move with the Reaver. In the end phase, this guy's got MIU feedback and he's done another little spin. He's at half movement and he's quaked, so we think that's half. His movement characteristics halved, and the quake is probably half in that as well. So there you go. That's where we are at the end of turn 1. Yeah, interesting. I reckon the Warbreaker could probably do some good stuff in turn 2. The split fire thing is definitely makes it definitely more versatile.
Oh, definitely.
And getting the points out of it. So that's turn 1. We'll see you in turn 2. Here we go. Turn 2. First player roll. Is that a 1?
Oh,
a
God.
1. 5. 6. What do you want?
I would like first turn, whether I get it or not, it doesn't matter.
Well, you can have it for now, if that's what you want to do. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So Tony will be first player. Strats and orders. Strats and orders done. Turn 2. So kicking off, Tony slapped a concealment barrage right in the middle there, which can potentially shut down a lot of Warbreaker shenanigans for the turn, which is always handy. And then I've thrown down Warlust, which is going to give me +2 to all my boosted speed characteristics, and I can get full stride on a I get a +2 bonus, but that's not a big deal. The movement is. And then orders, let's do mine. First fire here, split fire on the Warbreaker, charge on this Reaver, and Tony's got a charge.
Yep.
And then, despite MIU, he rolled a 10, got emergency repairs, and then you cleared up, didn't you?
Yeah, so I cleared the MIU, I cleared a crit on my legs and raised 1 shield.
Yeah, he 5s and 6s across the board on those dice. And that was it, isn't it? That was all done. So, strats and orders done, turn 2 movement. Okay, so at this point, I am using my Dom strat, and I'm now going to be first player, turn 2, and I'm doing the usual traitor shenanigans. So I'm using my Unbridled Hatred, and I'm also going to use Warp Displacement.
Ooh.
Okay, so despite having a 15-inch threat range, I wasn't sure what this gap is if I want to take on that Warlord. I think I kind of do, because it'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I have popped Warp Displacement as well. We did check, I actually didn't need to. But you can't pre-measure. So I have a movement of 6. So let's do that. And then, get stuck into something. So I've moved 6 inches sort of over to the right and forward a little bit, because I want to try and maximise my bonus attacks. So guess I'm trying to get the 12, but I might be closer because I got a bit scared. So Tony, if you can measure my charge distance, I will push my reactor. 11, so I'm getting +3.
3, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's safe. So I'm going to push my reactor and move in close for 1. Okay, so yeah, why not go for the Warlord? I've got 6 attacks now with the Chain Fist. Hitting on 2s, what do I want to hit? The head is tempting because who doesn't like decapitation? But a couple of crits on the body will drop your voids, won't it?
Yeah.
VSG, which is always good for other engines getting involved. So let's go for the body, and we'll go from there. So 2s. So missed with 1. Strength 8. So what are they, 11s?
4, so you need 12.
Do I really? 4 pluses.
So don't get on a 6, you're getting D3 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that.
So nothing. 11.
No, you need 12.
Oh yeah. So it's 2 12s, isn't it? It's just 2 directs.
I'll take that. I'll take that all day.
Should have gone for this Reaver in the flank, or even the Warhound and gone behind your Warlord. Yeah, whiff. Yeah, they're a lot tougher than you think. Okay, so that was the first move done, wasn't it? Now you can move something.
You feel a little silly now.
A little bit, yeah. It's not like it's on video or anything, is it? So after that debacle, Tony has made a move and pushed this hound forward. I'm going to now first fire, and I'm actually going to choose to use my lasers, short range, and shield bane them for free. So hitting on 3s for 2 puts you straight onto the 4+.
Do you know what? I will use his bastions because I don't think I'm going to get. I don't have a Gatling coming at me next turn potentially.
Could have it. You'll have Gatling, missiles,
Yeah,
lasers.
do you know what? I'm not going to use the bastions. I'm
Maybe a
just gonna roll.
Warbreaker. Okay.
So 4s. So Galicius is fair one.
1. Okay. So that's your activation and my activation, and then yeah, we're going to move some more and we'll see what happens with that charging Reaver. Okay, so all bar 1 moves done. I have turned the Warbreaker. This is a real pain, but it's going to be gone at the end of this turn. So I am turning it to pick on 1 hound. This leaves this guy, then opens him up to try and do some more. Tony's pushing around here. Step back with the Warlord. I've kind of gone left and right with these hounds, and Tony's kind of done the same with these hounds. And then we've got a charge order on the Reaver.
Yep.
Go for it.
So I'll push for movement first. So push for movement is 1, which is what we wanted.
So turn's done. He's got an 11-inch threat range. He can move 9.
Thank you.
And then that gets him straight into the side
There we go.
of my Reaver.
2-inch reach. Great.
So you got 6 attacks.
6 attack, yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Plus Ferox, which is.
That's fair. Oh yeah, going back to that, we remembered late, so we think we've got 1 more damage
Yes.
on the Warlord. Because we've got +1 to my original attacks. Yeah. Okay, so 6 attacks coming in.
Yeah. Hit on
2s.
Yeah. I'm going to choose your body. Okay. Full house.
Okay, as expected. So these are strength 9 in the flank, strength 10. Much better. Should have gone for your Reaver.
Strength. So strength 8, strength 9 in the flank.
And Ferox.
Oh, and Ferox, yes.
Yeah.
So strength 10.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And then they've got rending as well.
Yeah. Oh, why not roll 3 6s?
1 superficial.
Okay, well, let's start with these 2. So
That's a
13, 14.
Yeah.
2 devastatings.
And then the first one
Yep.
adds an extra 1.
1. So that's 17.
17.
Oh, this is going to kill it. In fact, even these
Yeah.
are 16s, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which you need 15, so it doesn't even matter. So crit is a crit is a crit. So we've got 3 crits basically. Engine kill.
Wow.
Engine. I made a big mistake there. Went for the showboat in, didn't I? Went for the showboat in, and it did not pay off. So D10. Something. A 10, please. Oh! Why not? Yeah.
Titan is destroyed. Roll a D3
Sure
and
is.
add number of holes on the plasma reactor.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. It's basically just going to be you, this lot here.
Each model
These
within
three.
that many inches, yeah.
Yep.
So each unit that is hit suffers D6 hits, bypassing void,
Oh,
and
yeah.
strength equal to Titan, scale +1.
Okay, so strength 9s. Okay, so let's start with the Reaver.
Yep, so it's going to be
D6 hits, yeah? Okay. 6.
2
In the legs. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. Oh, my dice are awful today.
So what we got there?
11?
9, 11. Let me just find the... so 11 is
11,
direct.
13 and 14.
So 11 direct and then 2 devastatings. Not compromised yet.
Rubbish. And then we've got D6 on the Warhound. 3.
Yes.
They might be in the flank. The legs. So in the flanks 10. 2 13s.
Direct.
And a 15 in the legs, mate, yeah.
No, devastatings then. 2 devastatings.
And a 15.
Is a crit.
And then the Warlord, 5. To the body.
Okay.
Are these getting any bonuses?
I believe they're a +1.
So,
+1.
okay, so scale +1 is 10.
Yeah.
5, wasn't it? More superficials. 12.
It's direct.
13.
Direct.
15.
Devastating. He's now compromised in the body.
Amazing. So, do you know what?
I think
That's
that
not
worked
the
out
end of
really
the
well for
world.
you.
That's not the end of the world, is it? And I am a hole in the ground. That was the end of the movement phase?
Yep.
Okay, let's do some damage repair. So various repairs going on. The Warbreaker is back to ice cold on its reactors. Shields and reactor back to full. You cleared a crit on this hound, didn't you?
Yep.
From the explosion.
From the explosion, and I've managed to repair the Gatling on this
And
guy.
then and then there's various heat going and
yeah.
stuff as normal. So going into the combat phase, aren't we? And I'm first player.
You are, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start with the Warbreaker, and I'm going to have to fight everything at this hound. This thing's a bit of a pain, but that's going to go, and I need to get rid of an engine. So let's see what I can do. So I'm going to start with the turbo lasers. I'm on split fire and I've turned, so even though I'm firing all my guns, I'm going to be at -1. So I'm hitting you on 4s. I'm going to shield bayonet for 1, and I get 2 hits, taking me down to a 4.
I will not use my bastions.
Okay.
Drop 1.
Drop 1 shield. I'm going to use one of the bombards, 3-inch template, needing 4s. Now the penalties. It's 1 scatter. That way 5. So it's just 2 more.
2 more?
Yep. So you're on a 4+ now, aren't you? Because
Yeah.
you dropped 1.
Okay. Drop 1.
Drops another one. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the other bombard. Get another scatter, get one more hit. 1 inch,
Yeah.
so it's going to be 4 hits.
I will use the bastions. I drop.
That's it.
It's going to get dropped anyway. But
Yeah, so shields are now down. Okay, we'll swap that for that. So I've used both of these. I'm going to plough straight in with the big hitters on the arms. So let's go with the Leviathan laser, 5 attacks. And let's just hit and hope. So I will need 4s. That's better. This is where it's going to let me down, isn't it? Body, I'll take that. So these are strength 11.
Okay.
Oh man.
Cool. First.
I'm tempted to re-roll all those dice. Is it too early? I've done a 13. What do I crit on these things?
14s.
Jeez. Do you know what? I've got another gun, but then I'm gonna have to do aim shots. And four strength 11s is too. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to use my re-roll.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll the lot.
Oh.
Better.
So what's that?
That's 4 crits.
4 crits.
Because the lowest is a 15.
Yeah, it's a crit. Right. Okay.
So that's engine kill, right? It's got to be.
Yeah.
Because you've only got 3 crit holes.
Yeah.
Engine kill.
So I can't mess around at this point. When this goes, I'm back in the game.
Cool. What happens?
10. So it's D3 plus the holes in the reactor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 inches. I don't think it's going to hit anything. No. So that's it. Hole in the ground. Engine kill. That's a big activation. There's a lot of guns on a Warhound. But necessary, I feel. Going back to Tony. Okay, so Hound battle here. Tony's going at mine. Bolts. Well, they win short.
Quite, I don't think.
If you are, I am.
Oh, yes.
8 inch, yeah, okay. This is a slugfest. So bolters.
Hit on 2s.
How many is that?
So it's 2, 4, 5.
5. I'm going to use my Bastion shield.
Nice.
Didn't need it.
I'm not going to use maximum fire.
So hitting on 3s now. Another
4 hits.
4. Just going to roll it.
Oops. Drop 1.
4, 1. Okay, back to myself. Picking this Reaver, and I'm going to go at this Hound. So I'm just a few mil from being short range for the lasers. So I will start with missiles. What's your shield situation
I
like?
think he's on. What's the name of that? So,
That is Canis
Venator?
Venaticus.
Titanicus?
Yeah. Okay.
So he's on 4s.
Well, a massive 2.
Drops 1.
Drops 1, leaving you on 1.
Leave me on 1.
Okay, Gatlings then. 6 of. 4. To drop 1. Not pushing?
No, he's in the yellow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Shields down.
Shields down. Let's have another one of them. And then 3 lasers needing 4s for 2. In the body. So these are strength 8. Have you got any damage anywhere? No, okay. Superficial and a 14. That's a crit, I believe.
It's correct.
Happy with that. Tony's Warlord going down range at this poor Hound here with all the Gatlings. 12 attacks coming in. He's going to shred it. That's orbit 2, orbit 3, 9. Oh my. Okay, I'm going to use Bastion Shield. Right, there's 6.
Doing well so far.
9. Oh!
2.
1 left then. 4 plus.
Right, so using my non-super maximal
Yep. Yeah,
plasma gun.
Sure. 4 shots.
4 shots.
3s. 3 saves, needing 4 pluses. I'm going to push.
Oh, okay. 1.
1. Oh, drops it. Shields down. Oh, I tell you what, I can just turn this one over because I didn't have enough blue ones because Tony had far too many engines. Shields are down. We've got your super maximal. This is plus 4, isn't it?
Plus 4 to this one, yeah.
So it's now strength 12.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just hitting and hoping.
Hitting and hoping.
Go for it. 3 hits.
To the body.
Body. I need some 1s here. 2 pluses are going to crit.
Oh.
It's still 2 14s, it's still 2 crits into the body. It's VSG, so they won't be coming back online anytime soon. That's getting away with it, isn't it? Okay, you're done with that Warlord, aren't you?
Yep.
So I think I'm going to have to go here. Probably at the Reaver, actually, because your Warlord's got compromised body.
He's also got the full shields.
Yeah.
As does everyone else there.
If I chew them up, then the next turn I'm straight into damage. All right, I'll have a think. Okay, so it turns out this Warhound here has 1 shield.
1 shield.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for the Warhound. So it's getting some cover from the Reaver from the Bolters. So I will need 4s. 2, 4, 6.
6 saves.
6 saves on a 4 plus. No bastions. 1 shield. Come on.
I'm going to be cheeky. I want
Can I
to
push it? Yeah.
For
For
free.
free. You need what? 6 4-ups. Oh, I saw too many 4-ups there for a minute. Okay. Shield's down. Let's put a plasma right on top of it. Needing 4s. Yeah, I'm going to max it. So we get 1 hit, 1 scatter, no heat. Oh, 10. It's miles away. It's gone. Okay, so where have you got damage in the legs? Okay, here we go. In the legs.
So you're getting +3 to this.
+3. So are you compromised?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. It was 2, wasn't it?
Yes, just 3.
So I'm strength 10, +3, 13s.
Yep. Yes.
Why?
So that'd be 2 crits. Which
Yeah.
takes me. Had you done any
I just
damage
needed
at
2
all?
pluses. That would have been engine kill, wouldn't it? That actually hurts quite a lot because that would have brought you down to 1, 2, 3, 5. And I think next turn this guy, I'm hoping, is going to mess stuff up. Damn, that was horrendous. Unlucky. Okay, I mean, to be honest, I'll take that. I've got legs anyway. Okay, that's my activation. Okay, Tony is returning fire with that hound that should be dead. And he's going to start with plasmas and see what kind of mess they make first. So, maxing it.
Maximum fire.
Okay, 4s.
Oh, 1 hit, 1 miss.
Yep.
Scatter, let's see where that scatter's going.
7, that's fine. Okay, so we've got 2.
2D.
Body is bad.
Where's my location die? There we go. Legs.
Got the legs. Okay, strength 10.
12.
12.
14.
Direct, devastating. 3 pips. Okay, now you've got your bolters at -1. You need 6s if you want to hit that body. It's still probably better than nothing because otherwise you're probably not going to do any damage at strength 4.
No. So I think, yeah.
You want to have a think?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tony's going to hit and hope just to get more hits because he's at -1 cover and go from there and see if he can get the legs or the body. Actually, didn't roll very well,
No,
did you?
no.
I mean, if you'd aimed, you would have
Only got
nothing.
So
you got 2
2.
hits. Now roll that location and see if you get anything. Do you win a prize?
Head.
Head.
Can't do anything.
Strength 4, isn't it?
Yeah, no, can't do
6 is 10. No, you need 11s. So this Warhound also very lucky. My last activation is this hound. Going at this hound. We were in short range, weren't we?
We are, yes.
Okay. Okay, bolters on 2s. All 6, but no bonuses.
I'll use my bastion.
Yes.
Be silly not to.
Yep. Oh, 1 or 2. Oh, you
2.
got 1 left. In that case, then, plasmas coming in with no max, so need 3s. We'll get a scatter. 4, no man's land, so you have 2 more saves on a 4 plus. Getting it ready. Oh, you were thinking of pushing it?
I am, he's in the green. just to be jammy, I think.
Oh, you are jammy.
No, I've anyway.
Oh well, no heat. Okay, so I got your voids down. That's a duel going on there. I'm done. You've still got. You've got all these three as well.
Yeah, I've got these three to go.
Okay, and
Plus
this guy,
this
that
guy.
Reaver there.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, Sideways Reaver is going for the Hound on the 360 with those missiles. Aiming into the body, needing 5s. It's got 1. Well, they're strength 4 basic as well, aren't they? So strength 6. 4 pluses.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Quick activation. And then you've got
These two.
These
This
two.
guy emergency repaired.
and
So
moved.
I
Yeah.
moved.
Okay. Starting with the Hound, going at my Princeps. You need to kill it, don't you, this turn for big points?
The big points.
Yeah. Okay. 3,
4.
4. Okay. I'm gonna push. Oh
You not got bastions?
no. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Sorry, I will use that. I will use my bastion. Cut. How many? 4.
Yes, 4.
They still lose 1. Okay, the bastion shield is gone.
Others.
Needing 4s.
1.
One
And
hit. One scatter.
So going to be central.
6. That's fine. So 2 more saves. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm still on 3. I'm gonna roll it. Yeah, it gets it.
Okay, next up.
Last guy. Last guy of the round.
Yeah. Last guy of the
okay.
round.
So last activation round. This Reaver again at my Princeps. So Shieldbaning lasers.
Shieldbaning lasers. For 1.
Just the one. Yep.
So it's going to be
3s to hit.
2 shots. 3s.
2 hits. So saving on a 4 plus. I'll push myself for 2. I can take that. Drops 1. Didn't need that heat then.
Next one is going to be the non-maximal fire melter cannon.
Yeah. So 1 shot, 3
1
plus.
shot. It's a
Misses.
scatter.
Yep. 5.
Back miss.
Yep.
And then the maximal fire one, which has 2. Which is
Another
a
miss, but no
not
heat.
A heat. And that's going to be
That's
2
one.
hits.
There's 2 hits. I'm just going to roll this. I need 4s. I drop 1. I have 1 shield left. And we're done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Done. Have we got any critical damage to do in the end phase?
Probably.
Okay, end of the round. So this guy's now gone up the orange, react to leak. This guy's done a little spin, and this Warhound is immobilized. I think that's it, isn't it? Did I have any critical damage? Yes, so this Hound, react to leak 1 is also in the orange. So if I lose these Hounds, it's going to really open up that flank, because this guy, he can do a lot, but he can't protect both flanks in one go. So end of turn 2, we'll see you in turn 3. Here we go, turn 3. So the objectives aren't really getting touched. It's just a bit of a bum fight at the moment. First player roll off. I got 1. 4.
I will
You
take it.
desperately want it. I cannot dom strat you. Again, strats and orders, turn 3. Turn 3 strats and orders done. So any strat was on the Warbreaker. I am blind barrage, so I've put all those little markers down. Tony's just trying to obviously nullify it for as many turns as he can. And then orders, we'll start with Tony because he was first player. First fire.
First fire.
Another charge.
And another first fire.
Our first fire in here. Is that it?
I tried an emergency repair here.
Nice.
But
You
didn't
failed
get
that one. Okay, and on my side I've got first fire, which has been a theme. I've gone for a split fire just in case I need it. That could make things worse. Bear in mind I'm at -2. I've got an emergency repair here, so I've got out the orange and cleared 1 point of critical damage, but I don't think with a charging Reaver, he's not for this world. And I've got a first fire here as well, so it's a proper shootout going on. So strats and orders done. Turn 3 movement phase. So we're starting with the shootout. Tony is going at my Hound. I've got shields, so starting with his bolters.
god.
Oh.
3.
Yeah, you needed 2s, didn't you, at this range?
Yeah.
So that was Canis Dominus. I am on 4 pluses. 3, wasn't it, you say? I'm not going to push. Drops 1. That leaves me with 1. Okay, so after Tony's first fire, I took this hound and I've ran here. Now I know that if this guy survives, he can kill him, but it's better than all these titans here ganging up on it. You then moved this engine over, didn't you, to try and escape some strength 8 lasers.
The lasers weren't the problem.
Do you not think?
No, what I was thinking of doing is if you decide to then unleash hell on it with that, I decide if I get close enough, that then takes some weapons away from you.
It does. Some.
It still leaves the 2 bigger ones, but...
And these things can actually fire within...
Yeah.
It's got the mortar special rule. But I am at minuses. In fact, I think the plasma gun here actually gets +1 at short range. At 12 inches, yeah. So
he was doomed anyway.
Yeah, what I'm going to try and do then with my first fire here is I can shoot across my body with the Gatlings and you've got no cover. The lasers are like -2 because I want to aim. So let's do that. So 6 shots first firing with the Gatlings. So I will need 5s. It's the body, isn't it, that you got damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for 1. So I'm strength 5, but I'm getting +1 from your damage. So strength 6. A 10. That should be 1 direct.
That's better than nothing.
I don't know. Was it optimal? Should I have gone for shields? I don't know. I was very indecisive, so I just went for something. That's my first fire done. We've got more moves to go. Tony's moved up with this Reaver here, just from back there, getting super close to me now. I'm going to enact my first fire with this hound into Tony, so I'm going to maximal fire some plasmas. So needing 3s at this range for 4 hits in the head. Okay, strength 10. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh man, these 6/6s for crits, don't I? Why can it have been the body? Alright, 1 superficial, a 12.
12 is direct.
2 14s.
2 devastating. Devastating to end of track and 1 crit.
Okay. Does it? You already had a bit of damage on the head, did you? Alright, it does overlap. Okay, great. Okay, well I'll take that. That was my first fire done. So another cut in, I've moved the Warbreaker forward, seeing as these guys are all in a nice line. I might be able to work something out with the guns. Tony is now doing a charge and he's going to try and go for the flank of the Warbreaker.
So firstly, I'm just going to
push it up.
Push up.
Oh! Oh! Go on.
Oh!
Ah! Boo. That's always exciting, especially when it goes wrong.
So 1 right.
Has he got the reach? Would you like me to finger it for you?
Yes, please. I'm going to be well out.
That's miles out. Are you going all the way? Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing it. Okay. Okay, but you're there. This turn. I've got to do something about it in the next turn. So the weakness of the Warbreaker I've kept is the flanks. It's got to have a substantial weakness. There's no Ardex. It was suggested to have it 360, but I don't want it to be able to do everything.
Yeah, you definitely need something to bring it down.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've just got the Warlord to go, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, this guy could potentially shoot something that actually...
He's immobilised, isn't he?
He's immobilised.
He's on first fire, isn't he?
He's on first fire. I'm just thinking, you are massive in comparison to that.
Massive compared to everything.
Yeah, so I might open up with his Gatling.
Bolters.
His bolters, I think.
Yeah, okay, it's -2 because you did
-2.
Do it.
6. Here we go.
5.
That's a scatter dice.
That's a scatter dice, yeah. 2. I'm just going to roll it. 2 saves.
Yeah.
And then the Warlord, do you know where he's going?
I don't.
Okay. End of the movement phase, the Warlord is coming around to this flank and we've done repairs. Quite a lot going on, actually. Let's start with this guy removed The crit.
That you just suffered for overheating.
Yes, sorry. Strength 9 hit to the body, suffered a crit, repaired, removed it, but it's still in the orange. But what that does is stops the
getting
in the end phase.
The heat getting any worse.
This was massive. I got rid of my crit and then got my shield back.
Yeah.
So that really helps.
I removed a crit here, I think.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Off the head.
Off the head, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the major stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But lots of crits going.
Crits off him as well.
Yeah, this guy's almost back to brand new, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's the problem. You do something in the first round and ignore them, and they start building themselves up. Probably a big mistake in the first round going split fire. Should have just maybe pounded him. Who knows? So that's it, isn't it? So let's get into the combat phase. Turn 3. Tony is first player.
Yeah.
He is. Okay, we're starting with the shootout here. So Tony's hound is going at my hound on the left. I have 1 shield left, so bolters in to get rid of that. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
It's loads.
2, 4, 7.
7. I don't even think it's worth pushing. There's 3. No. So seven's too much. Shields are down.
Right.
Plasma's coming in.
Maximal fire.
Maxing it 3s.
Oh, 1 hit.
Okay, 1 heat and a scatter. Let's just put this down here. So I need a kind scatter. I can't afford to take 4 hits. Even 3 would be bad.
Straight
That way,
back.
8. That's fine. That's good. Okay, so we've got 2. Where's it going?
Body.
The body. No damage yet. 2 crits. 14 and 16.
Yep.
Yeah, reactor leak. Oh dear. Okay, so VSG, all that stuff. I don't know if you've got anything else that can finish that guy off, so I might have to return fire straight away. I think that's probably my best bet. So I'm going to go straight back at you with this hound. So your shield's down, and you're compromised in the head. So let's fire the plasmas on max and see what happens there. I missed 1. 6, no.
Yes.
Okay, ignore that. And let's see where I hit. I really need the head.
Legs.
Get the legs.
12 and a 14.
12 and a 14.
12 is direct, 14 is devastating.
Okay, alright, so bolters will be strength 7 in the head.
Yep.
I need minimums of 11s.
Yes.
And I need to do 4 to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
4 directs will kill you. 3 crits. Okay, so let's aim shots with the bolters. So be hitting you on 4s aims because I get +1 at short range.
We're both Ferox, aren't we?
Yes, but we're not within our scale.
Scale 6.
Yep, scale is 6.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't worry. Yeah.
I was just like, we forgetting something then?
No, we're firing at 8 inches,
Each
but
range,
the
yeah.
Ferox will be 6 inches,
Cool.
so don't worry about that just yet. So aim shots on 4s at this range. Awful.
2.
And I need 4 pluses again, I think. 1 direct.
1 direct. Gives me 1 crit.
That was pants. That only puts you back up to 1 crit again, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
My activation. Going back to Tony. Okay, this hound here is going to fire at my Princeps, so it's only a -1 from the plasmas.
Oh, that's good. We do have the range.
But my voids are good.
Right.
Oh, in fact, 1 void left. Huh.
Not as good as you thought?
No.
Right, okay, here we go. So it's what, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'm just... What are the odds if I push it? Got reactor dice handy. Okay, I'm going to push it.
For free?
3. Okay, don't need to roll the other dice. I don't think my dice have been that good at all. Voids are down on the Princeps.
Plasmas.
Yeah.
Maximum fire, long range, and -1.
So 5s. 2 misses and a heat. Oh, you're quite warm already, aren't you?
Back into the orange. No, wait.
No.
Up into the second orange.
Yeah.
That one is Titanicus. Yeah, second orange.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So two
scatters.
So first one. Is it?
Ah, yeah. 2. Or 3.
One.
That will probably be. Yeah, it's going to be 1 hit.
So 3.
3 hits in total. That was very good scatter.
Was, yeah.
You're so jammy.
Where are we going? I need a location die. Legs.
Okay.
3 hits. So strength 10.
This might be flank. Yeah, I think this might be a flank from the plasma. Oh, no, your shoulder's inside, so it's front still.
Okay. So strength 10.
Yep. On the legs. 12.
12
It's direct.
14.
Oh, devastating. Okay. Done with that?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm attacking with my Princeps. I'm actually going to go at this guy here. So I'm going to start with the missiles. Oh man, I cannot roll. 3 hits.
3 hits.
I mean, it's better than 50%.
I will push. 1. Drop 1.
Drop 1. Are you on
No, I did
4s?
4s.
You are. Okay, so Gatlings. 5. That's much
Push
better.
again. 1.
1.
5 is that?
Yep. 5 4-ups. That's got to be voiced down, right? Oh my life! What are you like? What are you like? Right, shield baning lasers then. For 1 heat. Needing 4s for 1 hit.
There you go. Shields down.
Okay, all the guns for shields down. Hopefully that's priming up for what I want to do in my next activation. Go back to Tony. Okay, returning fire with this Reaver at my Princeps. Shields are down. 2 Gatlings. Bolters are out of range.
2 Gatlings with Hunter Shells.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
I forgot to mention at the beginning of this game. So 60 points gets me Hunter Shells on both.
Yep.
And I can aim free with 1 shot from them. So starting with this.
Into the legs.
Into the legs.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s.
Oh my. What are you're horrendous.
These are your dice.
No, but you're rolling them. I need to ban you.
So strength 6.
Yeah, you're getting +1 to this.
So yeah,
It's effectively 7.
So 5 normally, I believe. For
Oh, 5 normally.
For a Gatling, 6 with a +1.
Yeah, okay.
And ordnance.
So reroll that one.
Right.
So that's nothing.
No.
These are
3 10s.
3 10s, nothing.
No. And then 2 12s.
2 12s are 2 directs. It's not quite the end of my track.
No.
You're doing the same thing on the next
Same
one?
thing again.
Hunters as well?
Hunters,
yeah.
shells.
Okay. You're now getting +2 to these. You have upped it.
So here we go.
4 hits into the legs. Okay, so different ball game now. So their strength 7 basic. So 2
2
10s, so
no.
nothing. So that 12.
12. Direct.
Yeah, takes me to the end of the track.
And a 13.
Is a devastating, which turns into a single crit. And that is enough of that, isn't it? glad the bolters are not in range. Okay, my Princeps is starting to take a beating now. So my last activation
It is your last activation.
is the Warbreaker and Shenanigans.
Yes.
Okay, so the Warbreaker is split firing. I haven't turned, so I'm not getting any penalties. So actually these guys are all within my scale. So it means I can't fire the bombards or the turbos. These things have the mortar rule, so they're going to fire against this guy. I am going to struggle to hit though because of the blind barrage. This gun has got a nice line of sight down the back here at him. This arm is going to try and finish off the Warhound, and then I've also got 3D3 Ardex defense guns. So let's start with the 3D3 Ardex defense guns. What's interesting is about Ardex, it says when you activate it in the combat phase.
Yep.
So, being cheesy, could you fire them and then you start declaring your targets for your weapons, or do you have to, because you've already activated it. You've activated it now.
Yeah.
So, hey, put in the comments, how do you play it? It's Games Workshop words, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've activated it,
Yeah.
then it says fire Ardex. Any unit within 6 inches. So you do all that, bop, 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 bop. Then do you pick your weapons? But we've picked our weapons anyway. We're not doing it.
That's a weird one.
We're doing it the less cheesy of the
Yeah.
two ways. So 3D3. Because if I kill it with the Ardex, then I've wasted a gun.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 7. Location is the body, so I might kill it. Strength 5, aren't they, Ardex?
Strength 8 now.
Strength 8. How many was it? 7?
7.
It was 4.
So that's what, 11s? That'll do.
Engine kill.
Yeah, engine kill.
Okay, so it says, doesn't it, Ardex, when the Titan is activated in the combat phase, each enemy unit that is within front and rear arc and within 6 inches suffered the D3 or the 3D3 hits. Then do you go on to, is it like a first step before you do anything else?
That's not weird. Yeah.
So
That reminds me of initiative orders of
Yeah.
yesteryear.
So, point of conversation if you want in the comments, whatever. We always forget Ardex normally, so
Yeah.
why would it apply to us? So, engine kill,
Engine kill. Let's see what happens.
Engine kill.
6.
wildfire.
Yeah, wildfire.
Okay, random direction. Backwards, please.
Forwards, please, or this way would be fine.
That way, it's going to shoot your warlord in the
Warlord,
ass. Great. Knock down his shield.
So then I'll start with plasmas.
Yeah, okay. Ballistic skill of 4 or 5.
5 plus, I believe. Yeah, 5 plus.
Cool.
Of course.
That'll teach you from rolling so well.
4 saves.
4
on
saves.
The warlord who's
Yep.
on 3s.
Got bastards.
I do have
Well,
bastions.
don't waste it because you rolled 2s.
So he drops 2.
Yep. Now your bolters. Oh my.
Dear God.
Another 4? Because he hit on 5s,
yeah.
didn't you? So, another 4 hits. You still on 3s?
Yeah, still
Yeah.
on 3s. Last one. Do I want it? Do I?
Do you want to use your bastion children? Because you're compromising the body, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not going to use my bastions, but I will push.
Push, okay.
For 1 heat.
Yeah. All
That's
good.
fine.
All good.
All good.
Okay. And then you fall over.
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Forwards.
This way. So he goes.
Yeah. Don't the centre line. I don't know if you'll hit him because you'll go. I think he's too far behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Engine kill.
Kill.
Now I've got the. What are they called?
Bombards.
What are they called then?
Bombards.
Fisher Bombards. So now I'm at minus to hit. So I'm actually at -3 because of short range.
Yeah.
Using the mortar rule, I can fire within my scale. So if you can get the large template for me, please. These are 2 shots. I will need 6s. 3, yeah. No. So 2 scatters. That way, 9. I'm probably going to miss that guy. I think it's going to go over the top. Yeah. And then another one is 8.
Same way. And also.
This is, yeah. Okay, so I've missed with them. Your shields are down, aren't they?
On that one, yep.
So I've got the plasma eclipse battery, which I can see him quite nicely. So I'm just going to fire this. I'm going to do 4 shots.
He's compromising the head.
Are you?
Yes.
But I need. I can't do it because I'm already at -2.
Okay.
So I'm going to look at the different firing versions I've got and get on with that. So I can turn it into fusion. I can drain it for maximal fire. Oh no, it's got maximal fire. I can drain it for fusion. Short range is 12, gives me +1. I think I'm too far.
About that, yeah.
And I can fire it twice at draining and turn it to blast. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to maximal fire it. So I will do 5s to hit you.
Nice.
Nice. So I'm strength 15.
Yep.
This is the big roll, isn't it?
Come on, body.
Legs.
Oh, damn it.
Strength 15. +1, so strength 16.
Yep. You're already critting. Whatever you do is a crit.
That is 3 crits.
So 1 crit takes me over.
That's engine
That
kill.
is engine kill, yeah.
That's enough.
Yep.
So 2 engine kills in 1 round. Roll a d10.
3.
3.
Made light. Moving in a random direction, d6.
Yep. Stealing your dice.
Sorry, this one. Backwards.
That's 3,
3.
and then falls over.
Goes to about there. And then
Goes that way. Double engine kill from the Warbreaker, and that was with blind barrage as well. Yeah. So that was great. But this flank is getting overrun. That was my activation. Back to Tony. Okay, go back to Tony. This Reaver is going to try and finish off my Princeps. Going with the maximal fire melter first.
Yep. So here we go. So that's a hit.
Here's a hit.
So 2 to the...
What have you got?
Head.
Head. I'll take that. So this is strength 13s.
Oh,
17. 17, that's got to be a critical. That's exactly what you needed. So now 1 crit. I'm now struggling on orders. Another melter.
Next melter.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
It's another hit.
2 the...
I need the spread of damage here.
Special becomes body.
Body, yeah. I haven't got any damage there yet.
For a... so this is a regular melter.
Yeah.
So it's a 14 and a 16.
Devastating. Critical. Yeah. React to leak 1.
And then we are going to aim shot
Yeah.
at your feet
Yeah.
with the laser.
Yes. Needing
So-
5s. I've got criticals in all locations.
Here we go.
That is what you needed.
It's
You
what
are
I needed.
super jammy. Okay.
So strength 8.
Yeah. +3. It's 11s.
10, 11.
Yeah. Anything but 1s. So 11, 13 turns into a critical. What's that one? 11, 15. That is a critical, and it overlaps. That is engine kill. You needed to get that 1 crit to kill it. Engine kill. It's an 8.
Is a magdet.
Magdet. Okay, what do I do?
Right. So Titans destroyed. Roll D3 and add Titan's scale. Each model within that many inches of the Titan suffers D3 hits using the highest strength of the weapon.
Okay, so it's 10. That is nothing, and it's hole in the ground. That is it. Okay, good job, Reaver.
Kill.
So the Warhound here can just see the top of this hound with the template, and it's only the plasmas in range. So you need 6s to hit. Are you maxing it? My shields are down.
Yeah, I will. I
Okay.
will max it.
1 heat. 2 misses.
Misses.
Right, 3. That's going to miss. I think this is 1.5. But the template, you need to roll a 4 or more, I think, to miss because of the size.
So this is that way.
So that's going to be 1 hit.
1 hit.
Yep.
Okay. And the
another
next one.
Well, can't see
4.
that. 4.
That's
That will
gonna be
miss. Yeah.
So it's going to be 1 hit.
1 hit. Okay. Where? What? How? Why?
Are you damaged anywhere?
Let's have a look. Canis Dominus. Yes, in the body. The body is bad.
Body is bad. So body is good.
The
Weapon.
weapon. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Vulcan bolters. 4, 5, 6.
Plasmas.
Plasmas. Yeah.
So let's
Roll
see.
your damage.
For a 14.
Disabled. That's it from your hound, isn't it?
That's it from that hound, and I've just got the Reaver and the
Warlord left.
to go.
Where do you want to go next?
Let's do the Warlord next.
So this guy's shooting over the top here.
I will. So it's -2 whichever one I hit.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go for the front one, I think.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's got
It's
one
got one
shield. It's got a
shield, yeah.
shield at least.
-2 all round or minus. No, it's
Can you see it with the
-2.
plasma guns?
I can, but it's
-2,
-2.
okay.
Yeah. It's actually -2 all rounds for it. So
Right,
I
okay.
think, you know what? I will shoot at the far one because he has no shields.
Yep, get the most out of it. Hitting hopes.
Hitting hopes, yeah.
Sure.
I'll maximal fire the. I want to start with the big.
The
maximal
mega
fire.
cannon, the strength 14 one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Fives it is.
Strength 12.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So
Ones, please. None.
One.
Okay, one hit.
to the leg, which I can't see.
Right, yeah, has to
So
be.
re-roll that.
Yeah, body or head or weapon, I guess.
Leg again. Head.
Head, you can have that.
So strength 12, 15.
15 in the head. Is it a flank from that engine? The hound is in front. In fact, it might have been.
I don't think the hound was.
But this one definitely
This
is.
one definitely is.
So
So that becomes 16.
16 in the head.
Yes.
That's a critical.
Okay. Right, next one.
Hit and hope.
This is a regular one, so
Maxing
maximum
it.
fire. Two
more.
hits. To the
Spread these out.
head.
That's what you want. +1 to these.
So in the flank, so 11, 12
Yep.
for a superficial and a
Well,
15.
15. That is 15. Did I include the bonus for the whole point for +1 on the head?
Yes, yeah,
So that is a devastating then.
that does compromise you.
Yes. Now you've got your Gatlings to go, but you still can't aim, can you? So you just got to fire them.
12 shots.
Yeah.
That's not that great.
I can see it 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Location.
Head.
Head. +3.
And ordnance as well, which
Yeah.
is good. So strength 8.
Yep. Reroll those ones.
10s.
Okay, so 2 10s is nothing.
So they do nothing. A 12
Turns 2 is direct, so it's crit.
and a 13.
Takes me to my last one. Takes me to my last point of crit damage. So I've got MIU feedback and Moderati wounded, Princeps wounded. So it's going to affect hit rolls if I manage to do anything in the next round. Reaver?
Reaver. So I'm going to start off with the missiles.
Yep. -2, remember, because you have barrage me. But you've rolled 3 6s and a 5.
That's 4 hits.
Let's push for 2.
Two.
You can take that.
1 shield.
1 shield.
Lasers.
Yep. Shield baiting?
We will be shield banding. I just need to find the right Reaver. There we go. So this is 3 dice. Shield bang. For free. 2 more hits.
2 more.
4s for yourself.
No.
No.
3s. I've dropped 1.
But shield bang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I'll drop 1. I'll take that. Still got quite a lot
Got a long
to
way
go. Yes. You need to get inside. All done?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's look, see if we've got any critical damage to do, and we can end this round. So end of the round, I've got a reactor leak here now, but it hasn't put me into the orange. I've got all the MIUs and Princeps wounded problems, that's minuses to hit and for orders and stuff. What have you got?
Just MIU feedback here.
Yep.
And then I span to the left here.
Right, and you're still immobilised?
No, I repaired the
You repaired that,
immobilised.
okay. And that's it, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So end of turn 3, we'll see you in turn 4. Okay, turn 4, first player roll off. 9. Yeah, I'm going to be first player. I'm going to want to attack first. We were just talking about the Warbreaker where it's where I deployed it in the middle. It would have been much better on either flank, having those arcs all the time. Now I'm trying to have to balance left, right. I had 2 turns of being sort of semi-stifled, so I've got 2 turns in which you can sort of attack semi-normally, but you're so close now that it's going to nullify a lot of my weapons. So anyway, I'm going to be first player, strats and orders. Okay, strats and orders complete. So, beginning of the strategy phase, because I've got Moderati wounded, I rolled my d6 and I rolled a 1. Princeps wounded even.
Yeah.
I rolled that 1 and I've shut down. So that was great. I've got a charge off on the Warbreaker, and that's because I played Bloodthirst. It's my last stratagem, so it's given me +2 to hit in within 2 inches. So let's do that and see what if I can get anything out of it. You used all your strats, didn't you? That was my last one. And orders, you went for a charge here.
Charge. I did try a charge on the Ferox, rolled a 1.
Failed.
Ironclad Tyrant, rolled a 1.
So that was it. That was orders and strats and a shutdown. So going into movement. Turn 4.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can wheel this behemoth around. Here we go. I've wheeled round. I've pushed for turns. I've pushed for moves, and I've charged the Reaver. So I'm going to get D3 plus 1 attacks because of the charge distance. I really need a minimum of 3. Oh, I've said it now, haven't I? 3 attacks. So that's it. So it's 2 plus the 1. That's the 3.
Okay.
So we worked out, if I go for the head, because it's got the shortest track, that if I get 3 critical hits, it will kill you.
Yep.
Because that will be enough to do the 3 crits plus 1 overlap, yeah? So your head is 16 plus?
Yep, 17 plus, actually.
Is it 17? So I'm scale 15, so I'm strength 16, so 2 pluses will crit.
Yeah.
Weapon skill 5.
+2 for Bloodlust.
+2 for Bloodthirst.
Bloodthirst even.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Hit on 3s.
Do you know what I wish I still had? Was my reroll gem, my Profane Blessing.
Yeah.
I would love to get this as an engine kill on camera.
I want you to as well, to be fair.
Here we go. Rolling to hit. We've got all 3 hits.
Come on.
Engine kill! So even the lowest one is strength 17.
Yeah.
So that's 3 crits in the face, and that will overlap your track by 1?
Yep, 1 crit. 2 crit.
Engine kill.
Yep, engine kill.
Engine kill. Do you know what I've just realised as well? That he scored 3 engine kills. So I've got 3 Mortis tokens. So I can re-roll a 1 for weapons attacking that aren't melee in the next combat phase.
Nice.
Because he killed 2 in the last round, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So engine kill, roll a d10.
See what happens. 2.
2.
So
That's laid low.
Yep.
Yeah.
Laid low.
Staggers.
D6 in the random direction. I think that should be D10 in the random direction.
It's just been punted. Oh man, imagine the state of the crew that are in that head.
What crew?
Ooh.
Oh crap.
Backwards. Oh, hang on. Yeah, back 6 inches.
Yeah.
Is he colliding?
Yeah.
Amazing. He's literally punted it into the Warlord. D6 collision hits.
So that is going to be 2.
2.
To the legs.
Leg. Is it in the flank? Majority of it, I think, is in the front. So, have you got any damage in the legs?
In the legs, I don't know.
So strength 8.
So I've got what there?
11.
No.
And a 14.
Is direct.
Okay. And then you fall. Forwards. So you're going to then hit my...
So it goes straight down.
Yeah.
There.
And it's 8 inches, so you're going to actually hit my...
Yep, just.
Yeah, D6 collision hits into my Warbreaker.
For 3.
3. Roll it over here so I can use my chart now, yeah.
To the legs.
Leg, yeah, makes sense. Superficial. 11.
Probably won't do
You
anything.
need 13s.
No, so...
1 direct.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd engine kill for the Warbreaker.
It definitely feels like a more imposing force.
Yeah,
now.
definitely. And that was the first move. So we haven't got any other cut-ins, have we? So it's just movement now.
It's potential charge.
Oh, we've got another charge, yeah, okay. Right, well, we might... we'll cut in with that and we'll get on with it. Okay, Tony's activation. He is going for the charge now. This is going to be close. Pushing for moves.
Pushing for moves.
It's going to need to. 2 heat.
2 heat is acceptable.
It's acceptable.
Right, so I'm going to need to move just so my front arc is. So I think there is fine.
Yeah, because you can still move in that line.
So moving. No, I don't think I'm going to get there.
I think you're right. I think it's there. And you've got a 2-inch reach. Yeah, go on.
No inch reach on this guy.
Oh yeah, he's got no close combat weapons. Sorry. I tell you what, we have to do this off camera because we're going to need to get me out of the way. Okay, so that is like the nameplate and 1mm out of being able to attack. Probably wouldn't have done too much, but what it has done, it's brought Tony within my voids, and he's got melter and super maximal melter. So this is actually going to hurt this guy. Minimum damage required on the legs is a 13, so strength 11 plus.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Fusion
doable.
as well now.
And fusion, yeah, okay. So we've just got the rest of our units to move. Okay, moves all done. I didn't want to commit too far with this hound. Obviously got the one on the left down, shut down. Tony's just brought his hound right round onto the left, and he's pushed up with the hound here that's not mobilised anymore, and the warlord to pick on the Warbreaker, which has a Reaver in its flank. So that's movement done. We've got quite an important repair phase, I reckon. Okay, repairs done. So the Warbreaker shed a load of heat and got a shield back. Your warlord, do you think that?
I upped his shields. He's now on full shields.
Full shields, but he's still compromised in the body.
Still compromised in the body, yeah.
Okay, we had to move that guy back because he was on half movement at that point,
yeah.
but you've now cleared that.
I've now clicked, yeah.
And then...
I raised the shield up on this guy.
Yes, because that's going to eliminate one weapon system here.
Yep.
My shutdown hound cleared some heat from being on shutdown and removed the Princeps wounded. But I am still shut down. And then anything of interest here?
I went to go clear some heat, but nothing.
Nothing, okay. So that's where we're at. You see that all 6 objectives are still on the table. It's just turned into a massive dust up. You've got 5 points to your secondary though, haven't you?
I do, yeah.
Okay. My mind is thinking, how many more engines can I kill with the Warbreaker? So we're going into the combat phase, and I'll be first player. Okay, I'm going to start over here with this hound at that hound. We're now in Ferox range at 6 inches. So what I'm going to try and do is strip the shields with my plasmas. So just hitting on 3s.
Are you minuses for your... Oh, that's the other guy.
It's the other guys. He's shut down.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him.
Cool.
So I have hit you twice.
Yep.
Obviously didn't need to max it. So
4
it's giving you 4 saves. And you have 1 shield, don't you?
I do.
So 4 plus. My thinking then is aim shots with the bolters with the increased strength, compromised in the head. It's lucky. It's going to be lucky, but I fancy that more than hitting and hoping with plasmas.
I was really tempted to push, but I'm in the yellow. Don't fancy going in the orange. Actually, do you know what? No, it's the last turns. Push. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. That could be fun.
Command check. Is it 5 plus?
Yeah.
Pass.
So pass. So just the one.
1 heat, yeah. You in the orange?
Yes, I am now.
Okay. Voice down.
Voice down.
Okay, so now you're in the orange. Right, aim shots with the bolters, needing 4s to hit because of the short range. This is kind of all important rolls. Wow.
8.
Okay, 8 hits. 8 into the head. So, strength 4 basic. +1 for Ferox now.
Yep.
Strength 5 compromised. So strength 8.
Yep.
So 3 pluses will do critical damages, right?
Yes.
I need 2. I need 11s, don't I?
You also need 4 more dice.
8 hits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why am I so stupid? Why do I do this on camera? That's got to be engine kill.
So you say you need 11.
Minimum is 11 because
Yeah.
it's going to overlap, isn't it, and give you a
Yeah.
critical. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are over
engine
11.
Kill. Engine kill.
Engine kill.
D10. For 2.
2, laid low.
D6 for random direction.
Shuffle over.
So I'm going to put that there.
Yeah, and then fall backwards. Thank God for that. Engine kill, nice one. That's a Mortis token. For this guy, that puts you down to 3. And I've got 3 and a big one. So, yeah, interesting. Not very tactical as far as missions go, but it's been a lot of engine kills. Would have been interesting if we just played for kills. That's my activation going over to Tony. Okay, here we go. So the Warlord on the Warbreaker. 12 Gatlings coming in. I get to use my ancillary reactor thing this time. I will be pushing for free once per round.
I think I might be hitting on 2s at this range.
Oh, do you get +1 at
short range?
Short range. What is it? 8?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
So 12 shots coming in. Hitting on 2s.
That's 3 ones. 9 hits then.
9 hits, yeah.
Right, so I'm going to push for free using my ancillary reactor. That's got to be 8 dice, I think, from the last roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, yeah, 8, 9. They've all saved. Bosh.
Cool. First plasma. Hang on, 3s.
Yep.
2.
I'm just going to roll it. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, next one. 2 more.
Drops 1.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh,
It's
4.
dice, isn't it? 1 more.
1 more.
Drops 2.
Drops 2. Still on a 3+ on its last 3+.
Oof.
It's a long track. We never changed the reactors or the shields. I think they were perfectly fine. That was your Warlord, wasn't it?
My Warlord.
So it's now going to be my Warbreaker
Yep.
at your Warlord.
That's a target of its choosing.
It's tempting to sort of swing that arm round at the Hound through the gap, which I can see.
Overkill or a kill?
I think the Warlord, I've got to go for the Warlord. It's a bigger prize. I don't think I can do it, but there's still 1 more turn to play.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so because of this range, the only weapons I've got are my arm cannons and the Fisher bombards because they've got the mortar rule. But he is within 6, so I'm going to get 3d3 worth of, oh dear, 3. 3 hits then. 3 saves.
3 saves?
Yeah, Ardex defense, yeah. Still got Bastion
I
Shield.
do have Bastion Shield. I'm going to save them, I think. Because I'm on 3. Oh, God.
Oh.
Drop 2. There we go.
Are you still on 3+?
Still on 3 pluses.
Okay. I'm going to go for the Leviathan laser. And I'm going to shield bane it for 1 reactor roll of 1 heat. Okay, so this is 5 attacks. Hitting you on 3s. There's no bonuses at short range. So that's 4 more saves with shield bane. Now using that shield, Bastion shield. So 4 pluses, re-rolling 1s. Drop
2
another
more.
2. Got 1 left.
Shield left.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit you with the bombards. So they're 2 shots, -1 at short range.
Yep.
Big template. 4 hits.
Push. For what? Oh,
Shields down. There you go, have one of these bad boys. I love these. Bosh. Okay, now I've got the plasma Eclipse battery.
I'm compromising the body.
Right. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you are. Aim shots it is. +1 at short range.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some dice sorted. Okay, the plasma Eclipse battery. Aiming at the body at this range, I need 4 pluses. I don't need to use any of the other abilities because I'm strong enough with a compromised Titan. 4s. Okay, so I've got Mortis tokens.
Oh, you do.
So I'm going to use 1, reroll that one. 3 hits.
This is enough.
To kill it. 2 pluses. Oh! Ah! Alright, so they're what, two crits?
Actually, no, I think that might be, because I'm at the end of my track anyway.
Yeah, so each one is going to be worth 2.
Yeah, so that's engine kill.
100%?
100%. Yeah.
So the Warbreaker has got 4 engine kills.
Just
50%.
Absolutely.
Oh, a 10!
That's going to kill my hound.
If this kills your hound, this will be absolutely hilarious.
Right, okay, so this is D3 add pips. D3 add number of holes and... Right, so D3, here we go. For a 2.
2.
And the number of pips I have is what? 2, 4, 6, 7. So 9. So
Yeah.
it's a 9-inch blast, so that's going to be the hound. And I think that's going to be you as well.
I think it might be your Reaver. Okay. I'll let you measure because I can't do both. Can we move this?
Please. Yep, so my Reaver as well.
Your Reaver, the
Everyone
Warbreaker,
else, and my
and
hound.
your 2. Leaving these 2 alone.
Those 2 alone, yeah. Right, okay, so each model with 11 inches of time is hit by the blast. Each unit that is hit has D6 hits bypassing
Yep.
voids.
Strength scale +1.
So L plus 1.
So strength 11. Okay, where do you want to start?
Let's start with let's start with the hound.
Start with the hound.
So
Okay.
D6.
D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
2.
2 hits. Where?
To the legs.
Legs.
Oh. That's not good.
That's where you're compromised,
It
right?
is. It is. Right, okay. Oh, phew.
1 critical.
1 critical.
Is it critical at 15?
15's crit, yeah.
Is it?
Takes me to the end of my track.
What, 1 crit?
I was already at the end of the track, but at the end of my crit track.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
2 for 1 for the damage and then 1 for the actual crit.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Then the
Luckily survived.
Reaver.
Yep.
D6
D6.
hits for 4.
4.
3, 4. Dropping dice.
Where?
Oh, where? That's a good question, isn't it? What do we do with legs?
Legs in the flank, this one.
That's not what we want. So we've got 1 superficial there.
Yep.
Then we've got 14.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try and find. So 14 is devastate. What's next? 15
Yep.
is a crit.
And then 16.
Here's another crit. Also at the end of his crit track. He's not
Wow, 1 point left.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, and then the Warbreaker.
I hope he takes
D6.
4.
Takes 4. Where?
Special.
Special.
So your ancillary.
So yes, this is right. I need to because the special on here is not the body. So special on the Warbreaker is here and here. So we roll a D3.
Got 2.
So what was it 1? No, you got 3.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's those.
Yeah.
And then try and damage them. How many was it?
So this is 4 hits.
Disabled on 11. So
11,
you need to
right.
roll a single 2+.
There we go.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. That was the turbo laser battery. I do apologise. So that's the special there in the middle. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are special as well. It's a bit confusing unless you've got a terminal in front of you. The official bombards are carapace, so they're like the actual weapons as normal. So you've disabled the bombards.
Yep.
And you're holding the ground.
Yes, I am.
Engine kill. Oh, this game's mental. I'm really exhausted. Tony's got his last 2 activations now. Warhound going at the Warbreaker. Bolters coming in.
That was terrible.
4.
4, yeah.
I've used my free push.
And your last 3+.
I am, so I will push again for 1. How many was it? 3 or 4? 4. Drops it, puts me into the 4+ territory.
5 to gun. Not maximal 5.
No. Oh, 4 more. I'm not going to push at this point. Rolling on 4s. Drops 1 more.
And then moving on to my Reaver.
Yeah, right in the flank. You can't aim with the melters, so.
I'm going to start with the maximal fire melter.
Yep.
So here we go. Hitting on 4s.
Because you're using your weapon skill, aren't
I'm
you?
using my weapon skill at this
And you're
point.
not the Ferox, are you?
No.
No.
Ferox is nearly all dead.
Okay.
So here we go. Melter misses. And that's a heat as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay, so.
Scatter up. And that.
2 hits.
2 hits, yeah.
And the next one?
Do you need to finish one up
yeah.
first, don't you? So
Yes,
location.
Location is. Where do we do? Special.
Special. Okay, so roll a d3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the right hand eruption lance. So roll. Because you're in the. You might be able to say roll 1, 2, 3. Roll a d6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then damage. Roll your damage
D10.
dice. Fusions, aren't you?
Yeah, so 2d10. Sorry.
Did you fusion the last? This is it. It's the first
So
one,
you,
isn't it?
So you get it.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is your first attack, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry. Yep. Okay. So APOC missiles at the rear disabled.
So now, next one, my non-maximal fire melter
Yep.
misses.
Wow, the rule of melter.
Let's roll there for you. So it's going to be a
That way,
4.
4. I think you're going to miss, but you can happy to measure that if you'd like.
There's a big old base.
Yeah. But that tower is more rear sitting than forward.
Just.
Yeah,
Just
one hit.
one, yeah.
Okay. So 1 hit from that scatter. Where is it?
What do we do? Body.
Body. Okay.
So 2d10.
Yep. There's 3, isn't it? And we got
sorry.
3 hits.
So that was.
Oh, there's one shot in it, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So 1d10 for an 19.
19 on the body.
Yeah.
That's critical. Got the lasers left, haven't you? And you were too far for a smash attack, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just hitting home.
You're not getting any bonuses into the body.
So I'm just going to hit
Hitting on
home.
4s, yeah.
Well, actually, what about the weapons? What do I need to hit damage to the weapons?
To hit is
The
normal.
disabled
They're
ones.
10s and 11s, 12s. Fisher Bombards are 12s. Plasma Eclipse is 12. Leviathan Laser 11. So you can easily do it.
I was just thinking, if I aim for one of the disabled ones, potentially damage your body a bit more.
Yeah. You'll get strength 7 and strength 9 hits. So actually, it's not much different because you're strength 8.
Yeah.
And you've got to aim.
Okay, so we're just going to hit and hope.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1 hit, 1 miss.
Mm-hmm.
To the. Keep putting it down. Special.
Special again. So roll a d3.
1, 2,
Yeah, roll a d6 again.
6.
You can't see this side actually.
Okay,
so
roll
roll.
again.
Yeah, roll a d6. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this. You've hit the turbo laser battery, which is disabled.
So now I'm strength 8. And here we go. That's superficial.
Superficial. That was a palaver, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Okay. You're done, aren't you?
Yep.
So that is the end of the round. We've got a few engines left. No one scored any primary points. Tony does, however, have 5 points. So he's winning 5-0. Maybe I'll try and go for the table.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything? Do you still win by 5?
Don't know.
I don't know if tabling's a thing. Okay, so we'll check some end phase stuff because I've got a shutdown Titan that I need to try and spark up. So end of the round. Turns out Tony's Titans here and here are both immobilized. And I'm shut down Reactor Leap 1. It's put me back up, but not in the orange, which is good. I can try and restart it in the strategy phase of the next turn. That's the end of turn 4. We've got one more turn to play. I'm going for a table. Last round of the game. Tony's up 5-0. Immobilized, shut down. Horrendous. First player roll off. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Is it too powerful now? This is only one game. I've got 9.
7.
I've got 7. Yeah, I'm going to go first. Not that it really matters because you can't go anywhere. Really need to be like we were with the first one where we played 4 or 5 games to get an idea. But it does definitely feel better.
Yes, definitely. I think my only concern would be a points balancing at the moment.
1,400 at the
14
moment.
is good. I'm not too sure if it's a
Too
too
low?
possibly. Like maybe an extra 50 or so.
Yeah, I dropped about 100 off it,
Yeah.
I think. It worked out. I have to look at the old list. Okay, so food for thought. Anyway, I'm going to be first player. 10-5, strats and orders. Okay, before we go into anything else, the first activation of the strategy phase is this guy on shutdown. And on a 5+, I will remove that shutdown. I'm not in the first hole, so I'm not getting +2. And I'm not in the orange or the red, so I can do this. 5+.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, that makes things interesting. We're going to carry on with orders. We've got no straps to play, have we? I'm done. Okay. Orders done. So I've got to charge off on the Warbreaker. Hopefully I'm going to spin round again, and although I'm quite warm, I'm going to need to push for... Actually, won't need to push for moves. So emergency repair here.
Just
Fluffed it, got nothing.
Yeah.
You got emergency repair here, fluffed it. And then I tried for a cheeky full stride here, so I could try and peg it over to an objective there and try and score 10 points in the last seconds of the game, and I failed it, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to just try and destroy more engines. So strats and orders done, movement phase, turn 5. So I've enacted my charge order, and I've turned, and I'm now going to try and kick this guy. I'm going to try and kick his legs away. You're compromising the legs, yes? Okay, so I'm only getting D3 attacks this time, and I'm actually getting no bonuses to hit, so it's not going to be as efficient. 2. Weapon skill of 5 now. One hit.
It's all you need.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all you need.
So I'm strength 16.
Just don't do
Plus
what you
3,
do.
strength 19.
Yeah.
Oh, ignore that. 5.
It's engine kill.
It's engine kill.
Yeah.
Engine kill, that's 5 kills for the Reaper's tally. 5. Roll your
God.
D10.
2 laid low again.
2 laid low. Staggers.
Forwards.
Forwards 5, so D6.
2.
2 hits in the
Special body.
body. Strength 8. 2
2
10s. Nope.
Nothing.
And then you fall over.
Strange.
Into me, another D6 hits. 1.
Nothing.
Superficial. Wherever it's going to be. Another engine kill. Get rid of that Reaver.
Oh god. It was going so well for me.
So it's your move, and you can't.
Yep.
So I'm just going to move my engines.
Yep. What I should have done was just gone first fire orders.
Yeah, you should have. Well, you went for the repairs because Tony was going to try and get
Be
some
cheeky,
points.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally legit. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. So I've got 2 hounds to move. Here we go. I've moved the hounds around. I pushed this guy to move around up here. Just got 1 point of heat. Can take that. And this guy is fine on 8 inches. No plasma gun. I might get that back. We've got a repair phase, and then I'm going to try and finish off. I managed to get this guy so he can actually still fire weapons at that hound, and yeah, it could be over very soon. Okay, repairs done. Tony blanked out on double ones. This guy is fine. He's got a bit of heat, a few shields. This guy's fine. This guy's in the orange because he had reactor leak, and I have done D3 strength, 9 hits, and I have engine killed myself.
You did.
So dead. D10.
1 silenced.
I'm in the orange, so it pluses
Plus
1.
1.
So turns it to 2, which is laid low. I do believe.
Yes. D6 random direction.
This way, it's going to walk into that.
Yep.
And then it's going to crash into that. And that is
Kill.
hound. That's the repairs. We're going into the combat phase. 2-on-1. Will Tony survive? Here we go. Combat phase. So the honour of the kill is obviously going to try and go to the Warbreaker. I've got this arm cannon compromised in the legs.
Yes.
Okay, aim shots. Am I within 12, mate? Well, am I getting +1 for short range?
Let's find out for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks
yes.
like it. So aim shots into the legs. I'm not going to use any of the traits. I don't need it. 4 shots. Aim is 4.
Forwards.
For 2. How many do I need? This is effectively strength 16. Engine kill.
Engine kill.
engine kill. The last engine kill.
Overkill. For a 3.
For 3. What is that?
Like
So
D6 random direction. I don't think I can. So he's going to go that way.
that 4
And then fall towards
this way, only 6 inches, so it's going to
No.
crash about there. That is it. The table is empty. There are still 6 objective markers on the table. There are no Crucius engines on the table. There's a Warhound and there was a Warbreaker that was pretty much untouched. So Tony has 5 points and I have 0, but I've tabled him in open engine war. So don't know what that means. Who cares? Let's call it a draw. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Do you think it felt wonky or? Yeah, I know I'm just putting you on
Yeah,
the spot,
no,
but
overall, no. On the other hand, had I bought Corsair Maniple, maybe, or any of the smaller engines, I think I would have struggled if I had not had numbers. If I took an Externalus Maniple, maybe, probably not.
you spoke early, didn't you, about
Yeah.
putting everything on full stride?
Yeah, I missed an opportunity
and rushing
to get into your face quicker. If I'd done that,
because you outnumbered me 2-1, and that would have been a problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's the first game we've played using these rules, as where the other game you saw, if you watched it, we'd actually played 4 or 5, so we had a better feel and we definitely knew it was underpowered.
Yeah.
So anyway, let me know what you think. I was massively sleep deprived making this video, so if there's loads of mistakes, that's on me. It was quite hard work, and yeah, that's 2.0 of the Warbreaker. It scored 6 engine kills.
6 engine kills out of 8.
Out of 8, so I think it went from maybe 1 or none to 6. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. As always appreciate your feedback, and we'll see you in the next video for more thrills, more spills, and more engine kills.